What a car.
I think we're there.
Are we there? So what's happening?
So, after a couple of months of this car being off the road, subframe's back on the car, rear diff's been rebuilt, Haldex has been rebuilt.
Look at that.
All new running gear on the car's been under sealed. I've got these wheel arch liners back in, they've been cleaned up. Got my new calipers, new discs on, new wheel bearings. So we're now at the point where this wheel can go on and then get the exhaust back on the car. Send off a wheel alignment and it's good to go.
That is
We'll be
gorgeous.
back on the road.
Nice.
It's been a long time coming, but
Yeah.
it's been a lot of hard work, a lot of late nights, but it's getting there. So let's get this wheel on the car. It's a big moment, really.
Yeah. Our wheel's been off for 2 months.
It has, hasn't it? That looks nice. That looks lovely.
That
Right, let me grab the
Awesome.
let me grab the bolts. Stick 4 of them in for now. Once it's on the car, I'll get the locking wheel nut in as well. I've got a bit of copper grease on them. They've been cleaned up lovely. I've got a bit of copper grease on the face of that disc. Let's get that on the car. That is there.
Do you want me to hold in place?
No, I think we're okay for the time being. Oh wow, look at that.
It's gorgeous, mate.
Oh. Now these are the last few steps and this car will be back on the road. It's looking fantastic. Got to remember to tighten that up as well.
We're going to get the exhaust on before you tighten all of that up.
So I'll get this on. I'll just get this nipped up, and once the exhaust is on the car, I can drop it down onto its wheels and actually get them all torqued up. There we go, I'll leave that one out, so that's going to be the locking wheel nut to go in there.
That gun is awesome, by the way. Where did you get that?
Right, so
Do you remember?
just
You
off
got
of
that for a
eBay.
while, haven't you got it on eBay.
Yeah, just off of eBay. It wasn't that much. We're doing what we're doing here. It works quite well, actually.
It's just little tools at home. Do you know what I mean? It's just
I'm quite fortunate that over the years I've sort of collected a handful of tools. I'm quite fortunate as well. I've got my garage, which has now been turned into a workshop, essentially.
yeah.
So those sort of late nights, I've been fortunate enough, especially when it comes to rebuilding that rear diff, to actually stick it in the garage on the workbench. That was a saving grace, really. But there we go. I mean, look at that. That is.
It's nicer than doing it outside, but still, I mean, all the stuff we've done, you can do on
Yeah,
your
to
drive.
be,
You know?
well, to be fair, you know, people like us, we're not fortunate in the way of having a fully equipped workshop.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to, you know, it's just normal people like us doing these sorts of things in your spare time on your driveway at home. I mean, even if you're lucky enough to have a driveway, because I mean, there's a lot of people that they don't even have that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at you, you know,
Yeah.
you live in a flat and all the work you've been doing on your car,
Yeah.
if you haven't been doing it here,
Just got to try and find somewhere
you,
quiet.
you know, you've been doing it in your parking space at home. But I mean, that's the reality of a lot of people nowadays. But it just goes to show what you can achieve with not a lot.
Times are hard, but needs must, you know.
Needs must. But, you know, doing what we're doing here, this isn't beyond the realms of possibility. And, you know, most people, just with a bit of time, a bit of trial, a bit of error, they can achieve this sort of stuff. And look at that.
Yeah. Well, I've learned a lot in the last year, especially because I've always been really scared of just doing any kind of maintenance on my car, just because I don't know.
Right. This is what people need to understand, that they can do this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have to rely on sending it to a garage.
Yeah. Every time there's an issue on my car, I'm thinking, oh my god, this is going to cost me millions. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. And you know you're getting ripped off. You know garages are going to take as much money as they can, because it's their job. They have to survive.
They're a business. Listen, there's some good garages out there. There's some good people out there.
Yeah.
And most certainly there are certain things that you would need to rely on that expertise.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff that you can do.
Yeah. But I mean, it's all knowledge, isn't it? I've learned from yourself that the more knowledge you have, the more you can do at home. You know, I've used to come to you for the simplest thing on my car, and now I'm pretty confident in doing things
absolutely.
myself.
I mean, your skill set anyway. You know, just through doing.
Yeah.
You know, especially within the last few months.
Yeah.
You know, you've gained a lot of expertise, if I can put it that way. Your skill set has definitely increased. But there's only one way you can achieve that, and that's by actually going out and giving it a go and trying for yourself. Listen, you're going to cock up along the way. Those things happen. I mean, the amount of things that, you know, throughout the years on all my cars that I've attempted, and I've learned through my errors. But that's how you learn.
Yeah.
And you know, the sense of satisfaction when you actually overcome that and you achieve what you wanted to achieve. Because then, you know, next time, that if you ever need to do it again, you've learned from your errors.
Yeah. You can do it a lot easier.
Yeah, absolutely. You can sort of streamline the process, and you know, you can achieve that end result a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Looks a bit better. But then those skill sets, they're transferable as well. So, you know, simple things. You know, a lot of people they'll even struggle to change a wheel on a car, but you know, if you've done it on one car, you can apply that to all your other cars.
Yeah.
Changing your brakes again. Listen, you know, on a slightly older car like this, it's relatively easy to change your pads. On something like my other cars that I've had, the rears can be a bit more challenging if you don't have the facility to plug it in. Because my other cars have got electronic handbrakes. You know, if you don't have that facility to plug it in and drive the pistons open, you know, then maybe you do need to send it in to get your brake pads changed. But for the most part, most people can do this. But again, it's all about learning. You know, if you do have a car with an electronic handbrake, there's a lot of the cheap OBD readers that you can plug in, and that gives you the ability to drive your the pistons open, and then it's just you crack on, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. Let's slide that under there. Okay. That needs to come over a tad. That's round about central. You're just going to have to mind your hand there for a sec. Okay, hang on. I'll move that over. It's going to need to come over to me just a tad. Okie dokie.
If you give me them 2 bolts, I'll get these in.
Alright, 1 bolt. If you start getting them running by hand.
Yeah.
You see where they go, so they bolt through next to that heat shield.
One in. Yeah, one actually goes through the heat shield.
Yeah, so once we move over onto the driver's side of this car, you'll see both of them actually bolt through the heat shield as well.
Okay, they're in.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll just get them in by hand
Yeah,
now.
they're in.
Right, let's move over to the next side. Right, yeah, I'll go around this way.
Oh, okay.
You see where they go?
This one's tighter. Go on. If you can raise the jack, that would help.
Okey-dokey, 2 seconds.
Hold it around there somewhere.
Okay, that should be near enough it.
Have you got a long thing?
A long thing? Do you mean an
long-
extension?
An extension.
I do.
I can't actually get my hand in there. Or have you got a child somewhere who can...
So I just need to find. You're actually laying on it. The impact gun. Right, 2 seconds. Okay.
Alright, they're ready.
Alright. don't know if I'm going to be able to get the ratchet gun on there. Okay, can you do me a favour, Ainsley?
Yeah.
Can you grab me my 1/2" ratchet? It's on the workbench.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All that's left to do now.
We've got there.
We've got there. It's been a long process, but we're there. All that's left to do is jack it up, get it on the ground, get the wheel bolts torqued up.
Can't really see anything in there, but yeah.
Right, well, this is going to be the first time. It's going to be on all 4 wheels for probably the last 1.5, 2 months maybe. Let's bring it down. Bring it down. The other side jacked up so I can get the axle stand out and then back down. Okay, right, here he goes. Second down.
Go for it.
There we go.
That is
That
awesome.
is now the first time in a little while that this car has been on all 4 wheels. Right, a couple more bits to do. Get the wheel bolts tightened up a bit.
Yep.
Get the bolts of the drive shaft tightened up. Oh, we're golden. Right. Just get my bar on there, just give it a little nick up. Actually. Right. In a star pattern. That is how to tighten them up. Right. This one. Locking wheel nut. Right, that's it for the other side.
Is the handbrake on?
No, it's not. No, the handbrake's not on. It's just relying on those chocks for the time being.
Oh.
There we go.
You've got the hubcaps.
Wheels are on. I just need to torque those bolts up for the drive
Oh
shafts.
yeah, the drive shaft bolts.
And then,
Let's try some bolts, right? Big one. There's a little truck, so I'll stop it on the back.
last month and a half, 2 months maybe. It's finally back on all four wheels. Taking the triple charger off of it. Let's give it a little start up. First start in a little while. Go for it. On the button. Chocolate bits with that.
That is awesome. So sick. What a car.
A bit of condensation coming out there, but I suppose that's to be expected. What a cool little car. Still needs a bit of work doing to it, but
Yeah.
I mean, for what we've done to the car so far, that has saved thousands. I can only imagine how much that would have cost me to send it into a garage to get it done.
Yeah.
That has literally saved thousands of pounds. Right, next thing is get it booked in for some wheel alignment.
Yeah.
And hit the road and enjoy. And I'm sure there's going to be other issues coming up. But for a little Mark 5 Golf that's almost 20 years old, it's a good little car. Stay tuned.